Greetings and welcome to Factorio. I'm Dgray and today we continue our Let's Play of this DeathWorld, where our last episode just got a bit more for infrastructure up and running for our trains. And in today's episode, I very much want to try to get our first delivery in. Still debating if we should do it all with robots. It could be fun trying to do a full robot unloading set up for now, so I might want to try that. So what I'm thinking is that what if we do all the unloading with what's it called? With robots, and then we'll do, after everything is processed, we can move it by what's it called? By belt to the different production chains or something like that. So in theory we can make these active providers. I'm just going to make them passive for now, so we can get it unloaded nice and quick and see how we can get this going. It's kind of the next thing we have to do. You can also see a little mistake in our track. Shouldn't be that big of a deal, but it is something we'll have to check out. So let's call you iron ore dash in number 1. And let's call that iron ore in number 1 in case we need to have more, but right now I think that'll be fine. And then we need to go and hook up the rest of what's called track. We have a little issue here. I should probably be able to fix it from the air. So what if we do this? We'll get you cut off. Let's do this for a second. We'll cut you off, but we'll do this so we get all of it out, because that is much easier for the robots to handle. Remove that, get our little track, and please add in the new one. Then right here we'll just jump you across, nice and simple. Take you away as well. Let's just get, oh look at the beautiful robots helping us out. That should be fine. And then the train will be able to fly out and do what it needs to do. So while that is getting up and running, I'll just go and grab what we need to set up our new smeltery columns. Not quite sure how it will go power-wise, but yeah, we'll find out. But firstly, let's try and get some beacons and just get the productivity through the roof to get everything flowing. It's a bit sad we don't have enough productivity, and we might as well also set up some more solar. Let's see, let's do the artistic one. I know a lot of you like the organized one. The artistic one is quite cool as well. Let's place out one of those. Then we can do one of the other ones afterwards again. But what I'm trying to go and get now is pretty much just you can go there. A bit of steel furnaces. Not quite sure how many we need, but let's just grab that. That will give us quite a lot. That should be enough to get us going. So let's try. Oh, that's a lot of. Is that all speed beacons? Oh, wait, that's accumulators. Never mind. I was like, why do I have that many speed beacons? Or speed modules even. Well, let's see here. Let's go and plan out a little setup. The way I want to try and do it, it might be good, it might be bad. But what if we get a little area here that can do our smelting? So if you get that away, please get you away so you're not interfering with the way we're planning this out. Then what if we just do beacons here? And let's just plan this out and do something like this, because I do want, what I want to try and do is, what if we get ore flown in here, processed, and then have a belt dragging it down and into the main bus. That could be cool. Maybe a main bus going both ways to increase the space we have. So we'd probably just have one massive thing here. But that's something we'll have to plan out. So do electric furnaces. I'd like to misalign it a bit. Let's do that for now. And you can stay right here. I think that'll be good. Then we'll like to get some productivity in it. We'd like to get a ton of speed. Luckily we have some modules. And if we do this, let's see, I want to jump something like this. Because that way we can fly in the ore. We could also get the ore in some other way, but I want to try this and see how much we can support this way. You'll pretty much just grab iron ore. So you can have like 500 in storage? Is that a lot in storage? Nah, probably not. We'll have 500 in storage and see how it goes. Then we'll have outputs to these two. Inputs to here. And try something like this for our setup. And all we need is power. Should probably get some more power poles flown in. It's weird I never requested that before. We can get the stone out as well. And this will probably tax the system quite a bit. But hopefully if we just build some more power, that will I'll be fine. So if this is a setup, where should we put it? Let's see if we put it starting, it could start about here. I'll start in the middle and then see how it lines up and just move it going forward. Let's do that, then we can do one over here and we'll be good. Let's try you and let's get some power down. Here and there. Won't that line up if we do this? Well, good. So power, 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 and power. Let's try something like this. Where should we get the power in? We could get the power in just like this. Or get you right there. Let's see what kind of speeds we can pull. That is what I'm kind of trying to test out with this system. So plus 370%. That's a crafting speed of 9.4. If you remember, these have a crafting speed of 2. So one of these is almost 5 of the other ones, and we have productivity as well. That actually goes out pretty darn quickly. And we could also put in, no, let's try and just get it on these. I think that'll be the coolest, so we can do right here for now. Also need to go out somewhere if I want to do this, so let's just remove these for a little bit. That goes out. We can always get it on both sides of the belt. Just want to see how many we can handle with this setup. Please give me some of you. Awesome. Not sure how many it takes to fill this belt, but let's get the what's called iron in first. That we should be able to do here. Should probably get this to do some other kind of probably active provider into buffer chests. I think that'll be the easiest way to manage this. Because without having active providers here, there's a quite big chance that this will jam or misload. We call misload, so I'll show a neat trick. Let's get ourselves some active providers. I don't want 50, I just want... Give me 20. That should be fine. Because if we get that, we can active provide to some buffer chests behind and limit this output to something else. So they only output if there's less than that in the inventory. So for example, let's see here. Logistic network connects. If iron ore is less than... How much can we store in one of these? This we store 2,400. We have 24. That's going to be like 10,000. About 10,000. Let's say we want 10,000 in storage. At all times. Oh, not like that. I want this one. 10,000. Please do this. So nothing unloads if there's more than 20,000 or 10,000 in our network. Let's see, that's going to unload. That's going to deliver it out to all the things over here. That's going to be good. And let's also get some buffer chests. I think that'll be the easiest way to manage what I'm trying to do. Just give me 50, that's fine. But I only want 50. Same with these, only want 50 of you. In case we have more, just deliver them back. Very nice function to have, that we can just do it like that. That's gonna flow in. And let's change all of you out with active providers. And now again, I should have set it to 50. I don't like waiting for things. So let's fix this in the meantime. You'll be iron ore. Dash out number 1. That way we know how to set this up correctly. You go to iron ore in until empty. And then we'll go to iron ore out until full. And let's see if we can get this to work. We go up to in, it'll start to unload. So go. It's gonna go this way. That's gonna unload into these. And we could also just move to storage chest, but I'd rather just do this. What if we do a few of these? You'll request iron ore. Up to, let's just say max. Whoa, that's an insanely fast train. And let's just get them to do it something like this. Maybe 2 rows. But robots can move them in between now to these. And of course to go over here with some of it. But as soon as those are full, they'll start to go into these buffer chests. Let's just double it in case you want to do more in the future. There we are. Then we have a nice buffer for our iron ore. This should easily be able to unload it this way. And do that thing. Damn, that train was quick, wasn't it? Yeah, we should probably get a few more trains running, but yeah, that's fine. This is all fun and games, testing out our new little setup here. So I'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, good. Holy moly, that's fast. Hopefully I can unload it fast enough. Probably just need the robots over here before it can do what it needs. Spiders are almost done, and then we most definitely need to get this one and some more speed in the robots to make them move a tiny bit faster. So let's see, how do we get this back to the belt? We kind of need to go down here in the middle. Kind of dismantle this one. That is the old setup. Don't want to use you anymore, so let's get you flowing. Could in theory get this into chests as well and over here, but not quite sure how fast this produces. Look at that, that's a nice speed. And what I want to do in theory, ooh, can we do it like this? I want to make sure that we can turn these belts and get things flowing. I actually think it might be better doing this. Let's change this up a small amount. Take these out and move them here instead. It should give me more room to work with the underground belts and getting things on the opposite side to get it to flow much quicker. So then I can actually do something like this. And say underground will go out right here and it'll jump up. Will it be here? I think that'll be correct. Present buffer, iron ore, 500. That will go there, 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 and let's get you away. Here. And yeah, you're fine. So that way we can always move you up there instead, and you'll go down. Whoa! Hello, little robots. Doesn't seem quite happy with what I'm doing right now. It's a power holding. Power is fine. Let's change all of these out with better belts, to be honest. You, and you. That means now we can go like this instead. And we can in theory go out this way and down on the side if 2 is too many. Or 2 is not enough. And then we can just go down on the side of one of these. I think that'll be just fine. Let's get the power poles hooked up correctly. Let's see. We'll need some power here, I'm guessing. Oh, that's going to be an issue, isn't it? Because I want to make sure we can turn it. Well, we'll turn it. Oh, we can still turn it like this, can't we? Then we'll still be able to turn it, and you can start there. Or pretty much there instead. Are we good then? Always on the output one, output 1. And yeah, we'll see where this one lines up in the future. Right now this should be correct. Do this, we'll show where it has to be. Side, 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 side. It goes directly below this one, so... Oh, so one of these that's completely messed up the way it goes. What am I missing here? Why does this look so wrong to me? Let's just get the power. Stop blinking, please. So you'll go, if you do these, the bottom one of that one. Oh, it's because this one needs an output. I was like, am I losing my mind? Because something is not looking correct here. Ooh, does that also mean we can't do something like this? It does. Well, that was annoying. We can also do something else. We just have to move this out 1 for it to fit in, or we can weave instead to get this look correctly. Let's just get these emptied out. Time to do some weaving. So what if we do this instead? Where are you at? There we are. But do you here, and I'll do one. That's a lot of ore. Iterate. Let's see. Whoops. There we are. So we'll do this. Then we can do one here, here, here. And then we should still be able to do the same. And then we can do the inputs here instead. That'll supply those two. That'll supply those two. Then we will have ore going down this way. You'll jump from there to there. You could actually get it on the inside then. Let's see. How would this work? Let's get the things lined up correctly. That goes into those two. That goes into that one. We'll be able to power it a lot easier now. So that works. Let's do power here. We can do power there. Over here, these two outputs. I kind of want you to output here. Do you have the power poles we need? But I do need to get some in here as well to get this to work the way I want. Then we still can't do what I need to get it on the same side. Could also robots move it all out of here, but that will be... I'll be exit transporting for robots, and that might be a bit too much. Let's see, you'll be out. Let's just take this one first. In, out. What if I do it here instead then? Do out, out. Then you'll be here instead. To right there. You'll be out, out. Wonder what side of the belt these are gonna go on. I could hope that it goes on different sides, but I can't remember the belt mechanics. We might have to turn it to go the opposite way. Because that way we can do the power as well. To power all the beacons. Let's try this one more time. Let's just get yeah, let's get 500. It's fine. We'll just tax the robots a bit. Ooh, and beacon. Not beacon, sorry. Productivity at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So let's see. How does this look when it goes out on a belt? Both go on that side. If we turn these, does that change where they go? I think there's some kind of weird belt mechanics. Yeah, look at that. If they go north to south, or south to north, we can get it to go on both sides of the belt. That is actually exactly what we want. So we will have to do it like this. I think it's some kind of weird belt mechanic that if you do it this way, this one will always put on the left side of the belt and this, well, right side and this point on the left. I can't completely remember how it's working, but there's something like that, and that way we can get a full belt out. And let it go maybe at the top over here, because I kind of want it inside these. So let's try this. How many more can fit on top of this one? Let's see if I take you and just add in one more, maybe two. Add in one there, and we can add in one more. Doesn't leave us a lot of room. Does it? But then again, I don't know how many of this takes to fill a belt. We have enough speed beacons to test it even. Well, let's try this. I'll move it in the future. Oh, we'll move it in the future in case it's needed. So that'll be iron ore coming out. You'll go this way. You'll merge into the belts over here. Well, that's quite far up. Maybe go across and then go down this way. Yeah, I think that might be the way to do it. Might be a bit expensive what I'm about to do. But I wanted to merge in about here. Into this one. Let's get some of this built. Can we do it like this with no issues? Hopefully we can. And you can just kind of jump. Oh, you can actually jump that far. I keep forgetting how good these are. Okay, let's get this hooked up. Then we'll just prioritize taking from here over everything else. Oh, I'm such an idiot once in a while. Holy, what happened to our coal? Right here. Oh, whoops. It's not mean to take that out. Trust me, I did not mean to take that out. And you'll be one of those instead. Whoops, let's not completely destroy a base. I'm guessing you're already yelling that. What's gonna happen? Oh well. Things happen. Could also just go down this way and over here instead. So let's do that instead, to be honest. I actually think we planned that out, but I forgot. So let's take you down just here on the outside of this one. And you can go down this way. And let's get you in. I should probably get a steel one up and running as well. I think that'll be the worthwhile thing to do. So you can jump to here and then you jump the rest that way. There we are. Please do this for me. Just give me 400 of you instead. I think we have the many in storage, do we? Not quite, but we should be able to line it up. And over here we just want it down that way. Easiest way to do it. Jump you and do a bit of a squiggle right here. That one is old. Is it even working anymore? Any copper left? No. So this entirely copper. Wait, there's a small amount of copper left, so we'll still have to leave it. Iron is completely gone. Yeah, so we can take the iron highway, which is this part. And get reused back into the network. And you can go away. You can go away, and all of you can go away. I love when we can start to reuse things. It's not so messy anymore. And with this, I should be able to... Let's just jump these a bit. No, no, no. Ooh. Oh, don't do that. About to do something quite bad. Please go this way. Let's go over here and into that one, where we input priority this one into the belts. So import it from the left. Import it from the left. And import priority from the left instead. That way we should take this one before everything else. And then we'll just see how much can this handle. I don't think it's able to handle a full build. That would be insane. Right now it is outputting quite a bit. There we go. That is starting to go down a bit. Ooh, but our power will seem to take a small hit here. So ore is flying in. Let's get this expanded out a bit more. How much can we expand it out though? Do 2 more. That's 8 beacons. Since we have the productivity, everything else we lose is pretty much just from speed. Yeah, that looks somewhat decent. Let's try that. We'll just get the speed beacons flown in as needed, and hopefully our robots can handle what I'm... Oh. Yeah, it's gonna take some accumulated charge. Look at that. That is not an entirely full belt, but it is quite a bit. Maybe when it's completely full, we'll just have a nice little highway going here. This one is just going crazy fast. Should probably get a second train, and of course, very, very important. Do I have any fuel for you for a second? There we are. Let's also get the robots to refuel our little train here. Let's see, please do stack in. Look at that, that looks perfect. Got some coal, or in theory, rocket fuel as soon as we can get it to work. These are slowly emptying this out. We should be good. And before we end, let's add in a second train. I'll add it right here so we can get it back again, and I can copy the settings from the other one. It should be back in... Oh, can you even work like that? It just looked weird. Also, I want... Oh, there it goes. I want to copy this one. Should probably have made it a 1-4, but I like having the trains running. It looks cool. So come on, little train. Here it goes. Please go down this way. Let me copy. Oh, we've got this thing at the blueprints. There we are. Don't think it's overly needed, but now we have it. And go to out, please. Look at that. Yeah, let's hope this doesn't. Oh yeah, it's locked at 10k right now. Of course. Then we'll just have 2 in storage. Perfect. These are going. That is giving us, of course, not a full belt because these are not running full speed yet. And our power is saying, no, 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 don't don't do this yet, because that is actually quite demanding for a setup. That does mean we'll have to build more solar panels. Let's just hook up one more while we're at it. There we are. Yeah, we'll need a lot more. Why are you so slow? I might need to upgrade to red, to be honest. Because I know red will not let them catch it, but if it goes all the way to the end, it should be fine. Let's grab you, and let's grab all of this. Just having it hit the end will be fine. Not sure we have enough coal to handle it though. So that'll start to be an issue very, very soon. Could also power it with solid fuel instead. Oh Jesus, we are out of ammo down here. That is not good. Before we end, we have to fix this. I think this will be the last thing I fix this episode. And that is actually, if you look here, we have 4.2k piercing rounds stored up. So I just kind of want to change this one and request from buffer chest piercing rounds. And you can just request, and it requests quite a lot. We have them in storage, so please get that. Just request so we always have 1,000 here. Because that way we can keep taking everything we have in storage, and that will slowly get delivered out to the rest of the world. And to be honest, we probably should get into a resource yet. Uranium ammo. Gives it a lot more punch for only 1 uranium. So yeah, I think that will be a good investment in terms of things we need. So maybe getting this will be what we need to do. Can everything get in here? Is the logistic network connected up? It is. Okay, not sure if this is the way we should do it. because we can also just get the belts to jump it in instead. Completely cutting out the need for robots to do this. Yeah, do comment what you think about getting robots to move this in. And if you think we should, what's it called? Do the belt instead. Will be a bit more messy. This is just using robots instead, but if our power can handle it, can't right now, we should be fine. Come on, have you fixed this yet? That is fixed. Now it's only a throughput issue that's gonna bottleneck us in the future. Ooh. Yeah, we'll have to work more on power. That is for sure, if you want to use more robots. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Next episode, other than looking at all of our research and things, I think we should start to get into nuclear as well. That should be able to solve this a lot faster. And yeah, so getting nuclear up and running, getting uranium ammo and such is kind of what we need to do. That is for sure. These are going as well. So, end episode here. 2 comments about this and how we should fix it in the future. Right now it's luckily just standing right here. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. Do remember to leave a like and subscribe, and hopefully you're still enjoying it. I hear some of you are, so that is brilliant. I'll make sure that I keep making it. So with that, I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.